check out Blake's new house. They put his flooring in yesterday and today. Let's check it out. Might even catch a glimpse of him working. That'd be cool. Ah, look at him. He's out there weed eating. Imagine that. That's my weed eater. He's weed eating with. Dangerous little driveway right there. Somebody come over. Somebody come around the corner and hit you. Alright, so we're trying to get everything set up here today. Trying some new lighting that I got as a Christmas present from my future daughter-in-law, Allison. So I'm really excited to get to use these and learning how to use them to my advantage. So one thing, I had this car out yesterday and was driving it. And I talked with Kenny about it today, about some issues I've seen. And kind of the direction we want to go with this car is, like Shelley said, we want to make it where we can daily drive it. We want to make it where it's comfortable to drive. So I talked to him about some issues, things I want to fix, things I've seen, and kind of got the approval to go forward with it. So one thing I noticed, and I'm big on small items, on detail items, drivability, comfort, those sort of things. So one thing I wanted to work on, and I hope you can see it in this video, the amount of travel in the pedals. So I've already adjusted the clutch pedal a little bit, but it needs a little bit more. The pedals should be standing up straight. Should be more. They should be more about right there. So all it is there's a little adjustable stop on the back side of the pedals, but it's just kind of hard to get to. You got to pull the carpet back. So it's kind of what we're going to work on today: adjusting the pedals, getting maybe even adjust the brake stroke a little bit. We're going to adjust the back brakes. A lot of your pedal on any vehicle, a lot of your pedal is factored in your back brakes. About 80% of your stopping power comes from the front, but you can adjust the back brakes, and that kind of changes the pedal. So we'll be working on that. First thing I'm gonna do is try to get this seat out where I got a little bit of room. I want to make sure I ain't gonna skin the car up. Make sure I got everything protected. Really nice paint job on this car. I want to do my best to preserve that, help take care of it. I don't want to cause any problems. We just want to fix everything up, make it as nice as we can. We're getting this car really ready to go to Tan Hill to the Volksjamm. That's the focus. When you're doing these, when you got these working on the pedals, it's always easier to just go ahead and get the seat out of your way. Don't take much to get these the smaller seats out. I say it don't. This is a lot like what we did with Red 67. Just kind of going through it, fixing things. I'm gonna put an empty shifter in this car. Oh yeah, right here in front of it. There's a lot of videos, excuse me, a lot of videos out there online about doing this. Slade's VW Garage, he does a really good job of this. He gets down and measures it, how much it's supposed to have, how much travel and all. He does a really good job of that. So get a chance, check him out, Slade's VW Garage. YouTube channel, really good, really a lot of good Volkswagen information there. Man, guys, it's hot. It's bad, bad hot. Good Sunday morning to everybody. Welcome back to Riverbank Customs. It's been a while since we did any filming. Being really, really busy. Had a lot of projects going on around the house. Been having to work a little bit. But it's time to get busy on some Volkswagen stuff. Time to get busy on Shane's truck. Time to get some of these projects done and gone. Volksjamm next Saturday, August 26th, Tanny Hill State Park. It's a really big show. We're going to have 3 cars there. This car here, Shelly's car. Done a lot of work this car in preparation for this show. Hope to have a really good result out of that. Hope to have a good turnout at the show. Adam Simpson, a good friend of mine, he puts a lot of work into this thing. So y'all join in with us today. We're putting a set of lowered struts on this car from Impy. It looks like a really good product. I've never used them. Never changed struts out in a Super Beetle. Never done a lot of work on Super Beetle. So this is the first for me. We've already got the driver's side tore apart and the new insert put in. But I'm going to show you a little bit on the passenger side. We're going to take the whole front end apart and just kind of clean things up, get things painted. You know how we do that here, remove a lot of rust and a lot of dirt. So just join in. I knew I'd see things my way eventually. I'm gonna repack these bearings. I want to paint these hubs. Just do a little detail work on it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything's done right from the beginning. This is that same Impy brake kit that you see it's using a lot. I just want to clean it up a little bit and get some fresh coat of paint on it. heard me talk about being super busy here lately. This is kind of another project I got going on. Becky and I made the decision to rebuild our back porch. We had some opportunities come our way, and it was time for a rebuild. The porch had gotten real dry rotted, and a lot of the boards need changing. So this week, with a lot of help from Kenny and my buddy Scott and my buddy Casey and Blake, we all got out here and we got after it and we tore this thing down. So you see it all over in the dumpster. So here in about a couple of weeks, 2, maybe 3 weeks, depending on the weather, Mr. Robbie Dillinger from Odenville is going to come build us a new back porch. But we're going to do a little change up on it. Going to put a back porch up with a roof on it. Super excited about that. Something I've been wanting to do since we first moved here. We didn't get a whole lot of use out of the existing porch because it was just hot. With no roof on it, you were exposed to the sun and it was just hot. So we're both excited about this, and we'll be making some videos once we get started, but this is the first of it. All right, good morning everybody, and welcome to Riverbank Customs Friday morning. Busy time this week. It's show week. Tell by the look on my face, it's been a long week. I look pretty rough, but it's been good. A lot of work went on this weekend. The 71 Vert, we put a lowering kit on the front of it, made a big difference in that car. So tomorrow morning, Tanny Hill State Park, Volksjamm, put on by my friend Adam Simpson. It's pretty much the only Volkswagen show here in central Alabama. He does really good with it. Been going on for years. There'll be a lot of cars there. There'll be a lot of Volkswagen community there. It's gonna be hot. I think it's gonna be 104 degrees. So that kind of hurt the crowd a little bit, but that's okay. We'll still have a good time. Planning on doing some cooking, some eating, laughing, cutting up. But I just want to take a minute and show you something. Show you what I got going on here. Pretty good for me. Pretty good. Pretty interesting. So look right here. I want to tell you, I've been working for Honda here in Alabama for 20 years. It's been really, really good to me. This is my grassroots. This is where it all started. This is what I know. I love these cars, and I love working on them. I love helping people with them, and I love to see other people excited about them like I am. We brought in this blue convertible yesterday. Belongs to Miss Regina Potts. She's a co-worker of mine from back years ago at Pimco. Really looking forward to that. We're gonna pretty much do a restoration on it. Paint, top, 4 pans, get it running. Really excited about that. Of course, you see Plan A in the background. Y'all know the story behind Plan A. And how about 71 Vert? 71 Vert's got a lot of work went on to it this week. That's mainly what this video is about. We put lowered struts on the front from Impy. Kind of a new idea. Had some trouble with that, but we had to figure it out. No big deal. Took it out for a test drive last night, and everything went really well. I just want you to understand that it's what my daddy taught me. Taught me the difference between a 10 millimeter and a 3/8. He taught me the difference between a 1/2 inch and a 13 millimeter. Taught me the difference between standard and metric. We didn't fish, we didn't hunt, we worked. We worked hard, we played hard. Daddy, I miss you every day. Working on these old cars, working on these old Volkswagens, kind of brings me a little bit closer to Daddy.